we're focusing on your driver, and although you've told us that you're unsure of the start direction of your shots, it's the curve to the left that's the main issue. The curve to the left is caused by a closed club face. So when the club face points to the left of the direction of the swing, the ball curves to the left through the air. With every golf swing, as you take the club from setup up to the top of the swing, the club face is going to open. So the club rotates around its shaft, the toe moves back away from the heel, and the face points to the right. Every golf swing has a very important job from the top back to impact, which is to rotate this club face back towards the target to be able to square it up. In your case, the turning of the club back towards the target is a little bit too excessive, so the toe ends up overtaking the heel by the time the club reaches the ball, and this would be the closed face that causes the ball to curve. So if we can reduce or delay the turning of your club back towards the target, we can reduce how much it's closed and we can get the ball to go more towards the target. So how are we going to do this? Let's relate the club face to the logo of your glove. At setup, the face points towards the target, and the back of the glove, so the logo, largely is facing in the same direction. But what you'll notice as you take the club back up into the swing is the face rotates open and the logo of the glove accompanies it. So when the logo of the glove is pointing ahead of you, the face is open in relation to the target. In your swing, what you'll be doing is rotating this logo back towards the target and potentially beyond it by the time the club gets to impact. So if we can delay the turning of the glove to the target, we can delay the closing of the face. So take the club out of your hand first, move your hand back away from the target and let it rotate, and then bring it down, holding the logo forward. If you face the target, you can clearly see the logo is at the target, it points ahead of you, and then it stays pointing ahead of you. If you then grip a club and make the same movement, the face opens and then it stays open. This would obviously be very exaggerated and the ball would end up going in the opposite direction. But this is the feeling that we're trying to identify to then incorporate into our golf swing. So set up, make a full backswing, but when you bring the club down, pause where the ball is and make sure you've held that logo pointing forward. Once you identify that feeling, let's put that feeling into a full flowing swing that doesn't stop until you've got all the way through to the finish. And if you feel you can incorporate that slight delay in the turning over of that hand, we hit a shot. And the golf ball is going to tell you whether you've timed it correctly and got the ball to finish on target. If you've overdone it, you'll have the ball finish to the right of target, and if you don't change it enough, the ball will still go left. But if you're on a driving range and you've got a number of shots, you can work through this and you can calibrate it to find the feeling that you need to get the best results possible. So again, a practice move where you pause, a practice swing through to a full finish, and then hit a shot, and let's get that ball finishing on target.